All rise. Oyez, oyez, oyez. All persons having aught to do before the Honorable the United States District Court for the Western District of Pennsylvania, draw nigh and you shall be heard. God save the United States in this honorable court. The Honorable Richard Lanzillo, Chief United States Magistrate Judge, presiding.
All right, good morning. Please be seated. All right, we are assembled here today, ladies and gentlemen, for the solemn and consequential purpose of administering the oath of United States citizenship to 19 applicants who have met all the requirements established by law to become citizens of the United States. Before we proceed, I would ask all to once again please stand for the presentation of the colors by the McDowell High School ROTC Color Guard under the direction of Chief Master Sergeant David Holmes.
Color Guard, up, forward, arch. Color Guard, halt, post, colors. Present, arms. Order, arms. Post. Arch.
All right, please be seated. At this time, the court recognizes Assistant United States Attorney Paul Sellers, who will offer the motion for grant of citizenship to the applicants here this morning. Attorney Sellers.
Thank you, Your Honor. It is my pleasure to introduce 19 candidates for United States citizenship. They come from 12 countries of the world, including Bhutan, China, Congo, India, Iran, Mexico, Nepal, Netherlands, Somalia, Syria, Turkey, and the United Kingdom. Each person has voluntarily come forward to state his or her own personal declaration of independence from all former allegiances and loyalties, just as our forefathers did over 241 years ago. Each candidate is of good moral character, attached to the ideals and principles of the United States, and eligible in all respects for citizenship upon taking the prescribed oath of allegiance to the United States and its Constitution. It is my pleasure on behalf of the U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Pennsylvania to move that the oath of renunciation and citizenship be at this time applied.
Attorney Sellers, your motion is happily granted. Applicants, as the final step in your journey to citizenship, our laws call upon you to take an oath. The oath has two parts. First is the oath of renunciation, followed by the oath of allegiance. Applicants, please stand and raise your right hand. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen. Please state I do.
I do.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to repeat after me each line of the oath of allegiance. That I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by law. That I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by law. that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations. It is my honor to welcome you all as the newest citizens of the United States of America. And I would now ask everyone to please stand once again and join me in pledging allegiance to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and please be seated. At this time, the court is pleased to welcome two very distinguished members of our community to offer additional words of congratulations and support to you today. The first is the 48th Mayor of the City of Erie, the Honorable Joseph Schember. Mayor Schember, please come forward.
Good morning, everyone. And I have to say to those of you here, welcome to America. Welcome to Erie, Pennsylvania. It's really great to have all of you here. Erie is my hometown. Now it's also your hometown. It's my honor to be here to welcome you. I'm sorry I'm kind of ignoring everyone over there, but I'm talking to you as well. This is my favorite event every month. I go to a lot of them, but I believe each one of you, every one of you, brings something very special and unique here to Erie. Something that will really make Erie a better place for everyone. You know, America is really a nation of immigrants and refugees. Here in Erie, we welcome new Americans coming here. In fact, I believe everyone in this room is either an immigrant or a refugee or the descendant of immigrants and refugees. My grandparents on my dad's side came here from Sicily. And on my mother's side, they came here from Ireland. So if my grandparents hadn't come over here, I wouldn't exist. Being here today with you, as you became new Americans, makes me feel closer to my grandparents. They went through the same thing all of you went through. And just think, someday one of your descendants, or even one of you, could be mayor of Erie. Don't be concerned if you look or sound a little different. In Erie, we value diversity. Diversity is our greatest strength. The more diversity we have, the more ideas we have, and I believe the better future we have as well. I want every individual in Erie and every one of you to feel valued and accepted for who you are and the special talents you bring to our city. Diversity is Erie's greatest strength. Next, I want to introduce Monica Gustin from my team, who's here. Monica is our digital and media design specialist. She's sitting right over there right now. But pretty soon, she's going to be on one of these tables taking a picture of all of you. Another thing, you're going to get a bunch of things in a moment. One of the things you'll be getting is one of my pens. And my pens, every other time you extend the ink, they light up. And what they say is, first they have my name. Whoop, that's the wrong one. I have a couple different pens. These are the ones I wanted to get. And the pens you'll all get say, welcome to America, welcome to Erie, PA, create a great future for you and your family. And then it has my name, Mayor Joe Schember, at the very bottom. You'll each get one of these in your bag. This is a great day for each of you. It's a new beginning. So I really encourage you to take some time today just to enjoy what you've gone through and what just happened today. And know this, as a U.S. citizen, a new U.S. citizen, I think there's 5 things you should do. First is apply for a U.S. passport, which can serve as proof of your citizenship. You'll have an opportunity to hear more about that in a moment and to do it later. Sponsor family members to come here now. You're able to do that. Update your Social Security record. Make sure that's accurate. Obtain a certificate of citizenship for your children who are under age 18. If you have any children under age 18, I believe they immediately become citizens now. Most important, the most important thing I will say today is register to vote in our elections. Before you leave here today, you can do that. The packet you'll receive has all the documents you need to do it. And Dorothy Bloom from the League of Women Voters is here to help you with that. And you'll be hearing from Dorothy in a moment. So please, register to vote before you leave here today. And again, welcome to America. Welcome to Erie, PA. I look forward to shaking hands with each one of you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Schember. And now Ms. Dorothy Bloom will speak on behalf of the Erie chapter of the League of Women Voters.
And especially it's good to see all of you, and congratulations to all of you on your new citizenship. We're so glad you're here. I represent the League of Women Voters. It's an organization that has been around for 100 years. It originally was formed because women didn't have the vote in this country once upon a time. And so it was a group of women that formed to put a little pressure on the government to give them the vote as well. Now it's an organization that tries to promote voting for everyone. We want everyone who's eligible to vote to do so. Because frankly, democracy will not stand if you don't vote. So please make it a point to sign up. Today, you're going to receive this very nice bag. This is, we bring you this bag, but it is Erie Insurance who was nice enough to actually pay for it. So be thankful for that. But you're going to get all kinds of things today. Some things are already in here, and then you'll have your citizenship papers. So that's why you get this bag. And of course, you can continue to use it when you go shopping. But one of the things that's in this bag is your voter registration form. It's this folded up envelope. And in it, you can fill this out so that you'll be able to vote. I mean, our next election is going to be in November. You'll be able to vote in the next election. So I hope you will take advantage of that. I'm going to be downstairs outside the reception room today, so anyone who feels a little unsure about how they fill out this form, I will be happy to help you down there. I have a table outside the reception room. So please, please stop and let me sign you up and get you fully operational as a new citizen. Thanks again, and again, congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Bloom. And now it is my privilege to add my congratulations to you on behalf of this United States District Court for the Western District of Pennsylvania. I can tell you truly that presiding at these ceremonies is one of the greatest honors and pleasures I have as a federal judge. Now, for each of you, today is not simply some final administrative step in the naturalization process. Indeed, it is much more than that. It is a public recognition and affirmation of your achievement of American citizenship, a privilege that each of you has earned through your hard work, patience, and perseverance. Most of your fellow citizens, myself included, we got our privilege of citizenship simply by the happenstance of our birth in this country. But for each of you, your citizenship has come as a matter of choice, followed by a period of waiting and study and examination, and often involving struggles that only you and your families can truly understand. Through your efforts and perseverance, many of you have now secured the rights and privileges of citizenship not only for yourselves, but for your children born outside of the United States and their generations of children to follow. I can think of no greater gift or legacy a parent can pass to his or her child. As for each of you personally, you have earned the right to participate fully in the public life of this country, as Mayor Schember and Ms. Bloom have talked about in terms of your opportunity to vote and participate in elections, to run for office yourself. And I urge you to enthusiastically exercise that right, whether through the simple but essential act of voting, or by running for public office, or campaigning for the candidate or candidates of your choice, or simply by speaking your mind on the matters that are important to you. And don't let anyone ever lead you to think, even for a moment, that your birth outside the borders of this country make your citizenship any less valued and insignificant than that of any other citizen. Your vote and your voice counts as much as mine and those of every one of your fellow citizens. Immigrants and refugees from around the world help build this country. And our new citizens, like yourselves, are the key to its continued prosperity and the preservation of the freedoms we all hold so dear. Most of you are already well on your way to building a life and legacy in this country, adding to your community's economic strength and vitality, as well as to your community's cultural richness and diversity. Our communities and our country are so much the better for your presence and your contributions. As citizens, you also now serve as guardians of the freedoms and liberties upon which this country was founded. It is a great responsibility. It is our common duty as citizens to protect our freedoms and liberties and to promote the values of inclusivity and diversity that made this country a special place, one truly admired throughout the entire world. Indeed, we all share a sacred duty as citizens to ensure that our government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall endure and continue for those who follow us. So once again, on behalf of our court, I congratulate each of you on your accomplishment. We all applaud your acceptance of the responsibilities of citizenship, and most of all, I and our entire court family wish only the very best for each of you. Congratulations and welcome as new citizens of the United States. And now, with the assistance of our friends from United States Citizenship and Naturalization Services, we will present your naturalization certificates. I'm going to invite our Assistant U.S. Attorney, the Mayor, and Ms. Bloom to join me in the pit, where we will greet you upon receipt of your certificates. I tend to extend my hand as a handshake. If your tradition is to greet in some other way, I certainly respect that, but I look forward to meeting each of you for your receipt of your certificates here in the pit.
From the Netherlands, Tamara Rashid. From Mexico, Maria Estefana Hernandez de Contreras. From Iran, Saeed Hamid Reza Sani. From China, Jie Ming Feng. Thank you. Congratulations. From Bhutan, Pujan Kaman. From United Kingdom, Billy James Halton. From Mexico, Jesus Alfredo Ayala Gonzalez.
Thank you.
From Mexico, Rosa Laura Mireles Daniel. From India, Jasminder Kaur. From India, Archana Ranvinda Aisal. From Somalia, Ahmed Nur Farah Khalid. From Somalia, Nima Farah Khalid. From Congo, Kinshasa, Aisha Kizabaziba. From Congo, Kinshasa, Basmira Betty. From Turkey, Rumeyza Tuzuner. From Nepal, Silsila Batari. From Congo, Kinshasa, Desiree Kali Kobari.
All right, we can resume our seats. All right, before we retire the colors, I want to remind all of our new citizens that there is a group photo to follow here up on the bench, so don't run off. Also, courtesy of Mercyhurst University, there's a reception on the first floor in our jury assembly room. I invite you all and your family members and friends to please join that. I look forward to greeting you down there as well. And before our photograph then, I would once again invite the McDowell ROTC Color Guard to retire the colors. Please stand.
Forward. Arch.
Thank you, everyone. And again, please, our new citizens, please remain for your photograph, and I look forward to seeing everyone downstairs. We are adjourned.